morning, y'all. Old Hillbilly Joe here. I'm about to show you what we're going to do today. I hope you're having a good day today, just like I am. What we're going to do here is I'm going to show you how to take and re-caulk the area of a sink. As you can see, the caulking is old, falling apart, and everything like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that old caulk off of there. We're going to put new caulking on there, so everything will look brand new again. So we're going to caulk there. We're going to caulk down here. We're going to caulk up underneath the sink and everything and make it look really good. But the very first thing we got to do is we got to prep. We got to prep the area. The very first thing we got to do is we got to take off the old caulking. Once you take off the old caulking, then you got to make sure the area where you're going to be caulking at here is dry and clean. And then you can put your caulking on there to make it look brand new again. Okay, here we go. Okay, you're probably wondering how we're going to get that old caulk off of there, right? Well, I'll tell you how you're going to get that old caulking off around that area. We're going to use a big knife. And what you do is you take this knife, right? And then you come over here, and then you just take it off. You know, you scrape it across there, and then you pull it up, and then you clean it up nice and pretty around this area right here where you're going to be doing the caulking. You're going to clean it up, and then you're going to take and you're going to dry it. After you dry it, you put the caulking on. So I'm not going to bore you on how to take this old caulking off here. But what we're going to do is I'll show you how to caulk it after we clean it and dry it and take the old caulking off. Okay, y'all. Okay, everybody. After everything is clean, dry, and took off all the old silicone and everything, it's time to put on your new silicone. Now, you dry it out the best you can. You'll dry it and clean it the best you can. So here we go. Now, you make sure you got yourself some paper towels, okay? Because you're going to use your finger, and you got to wipe off your finger with the paper towel. Now, the very first thing you do after you prep and everything is you got your caulking gun, okay? Your caulking gun is here all prepped up and everything, ready to go. You got caulk in there. You got the plug unsealed here, cut it off, and then put it here. You got to cut off the top too, so you have it at an angle and stuff like that. You got your caulking gun. Now, you come over here, and you start a bead. They call it a bead, and then you shove it in. So right now, it's a little stuck on in here. Okay, now, you take your bead, and you run your bead across. And you squish it right in the hole. Now, you squish it right in the hole. Because you're going to have excess when you take your finger, and you're going to run it across so you have a nice, beautiful bead. But you squish it right in the crack. Okay? And you just keep pushing it. And you keep pushing it in the crack there. You're going to have excess on the top a little bit, so don't worry about that. As long as you get it in the crack, behind the crack, so it holds a whole lot better. Okay? You want to shove it in the crack. The more you get it in the crack, then the crack gets sealed up and holds your sink in better. Okay? Now, you just keep putting the bead on there. Once you get to the end, you flip it over, and you flip it to the other side here, and you shove it in that crack. And there you go. And then you go on the other side, and you flip it if you got room. But you got to get underneath then, and you have to shove the caulking in the crack the best you can, like this. Oh yeah, there you go. Because you ain't got much room on the side here, but it's dry and everything. So you shove it in there. Caulking. Okay, now, take the pressure off. Now you're going to take your finger. You get a paper towel and your finger, okay? You see how you got that big bead up there and everything? You want to take that. So you start down here in the bottom, right? And you run your finger right across like that, and you'll have a nice, beautiful bead. See that? All the excess will run in there, and it'll be nice and pretty. Nice and flat. That's what you want, flat. Flat, professional looking. On the bottom. And then you come around the curve, and then you come back down again, and you do the same thing down here. Oh, look at that. And then you take the excess little bit you got there with your finger, and you get the excess off. There you go. All beautiful. Now, you just take the paper towel and take it off your finger. There you go. That is how you do caulking. You make sure you got a bag, a handy bag, so you can put all your stuff in and everything like that. You want a handy bag so you have a nice, pretty, clean area. So you put it all inside this bag here. See that? I got a bag here. I put all the old caulking in. Keep it clean as you go. You know, when it's clean, you can work better with it. So, you know, it's easier to work with. Now, you double check to make sure you got a good bead. Double check. Double check what you did. And make sure there's no, no crack that you didn't fill up or anything like that, So you got a nice smooth finish. Oh, see that? Make sure it's all nice and pretty, flat. Then you take another, napkin or whatever and wipe your finger off. Okay. Now, then you go ahead and you do the bottom of the sink and underneath the sink, same way. Okay. Old Hillbilly Joe, I hope you learned something today. Old Hillbilly Joe, till next time.